Vamos para warzone, midnight.
Vamos para allá.
Y estos cabrones, espérate, ¿están jugando?
¿Y qué?
Allá está Yeria, Hueco y Slippery. Carajo,
Tú,
Hueco.
obligado.
¿Quieres a Hueco?
Juan Diego.
Ay,
Están mis tigresos ahí.
los tigres, tío.
Dale, boludo. Papi, ya yo cogí.
Pero estás de aficionado.
¿Y qué le pasa? ¿Qué le pasa a estas cuarentonas tirándose gente de 20 años menos todas? ¿Están alborotadas?
Eso es buena.
Primero Jennifer López, ahora en estos días salió Shakira y ahora Jessica Alba también. Diablo, ¿por qué?
Ay, pero si ellas pueden, si pueden, pueden.
Lo que pueden son los chavos que tienen lo que habla ahí. Y al contrario, si las mujeres pueden chapear, le
empezó
toca a
a
los hombres
pelear
ahora.
Belén contra Mohamed Ali. Contra Mohamed Ali.
Ya tenemos
¿Cómo,
fe.
cómo? Tú como mariposa y pica como abeja, papá.
Mohamed contra Mohamed.
Espera que le di play, me cago en la ópera.
Guante negro soy yo.
A Mohamed contra Mohamed, pero ¿qué es esto?
Estos doñemos para hacerlo parejo. Pues bueno, ahí se sabe quién es quién de verdad. ¡Ey, a diablo! Derechazo de coro. ¡Uy, uy! Se están tirando para matarse.
Anda, carajo.
Mira, Gordo, concentrado. Él no está concentrado, míralo.
Eso se parece a las peleas de gallo, cabrón, de producer, y 3 rounds.
Mira cómo se tira, míralo.
Anda, diablo, coro está sonando, ¿oíste? Mira el gordo, anda.
¡Ey!
Pero tanto esquivar
Diablo, lo llega a pillar con uno de esos 3 que mandó.
Ahí está. Ándalo, perco ahí, gordo. Bendito.
Pero no van a botar sudor.
Toma.
Mira que ahora concentrado, Albert. No habla, míralo.
Para que el gordo no se ría, para que el gordo no ponga excusa.
Lo están viendo, Midnight. Primer round intenso. Yo estoy cansado viéndolo. ¡Ey! ¡A diablo! ¡A diablo!
Ahí está, de vuelta. Ahí está. Mira, gordo. Ahí está,
Dale,
¡Remátalo! Ay, bendito,
pero mira cómo esquiva, que hijo de puta. ¡Ey!
Cuidado. Bien negoro. Anda, era el gordo, mira. Bajó la guardia. Ahí mismo le costaba el knockout.
Bien, buen primer round. Se tiraron con todo. Hoy quién gana ese jamal,
Esto con el bebo, papi.
¡Ey!
Espérate, pero arrancando. Abrázalo, Gordo, abrázalo. Abrázalo, Gordo.
Somehow weathered the storm. It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do you do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Ay, cabrón.
Nice counter shot.
Cabrón, me imagino que los joysticks son las manos, ¿no?
Sí. Las dos, sí. La joystick
Por
y los
eso, tú
botones.
controlas, tiras los puños con los joysticks.
Sí.
Depende cómo lo tiras, es lo que hace, ¿no?
Sí.
Nice counter shot. Nice counter.
Ay, cómo bueno, cómo bueno.
That hook was thrown with some bad intentions.
Anda, muy bien, anda. Algo como salí se casi se engañó.
¡A diablo! ¡Dale, Gordo! ¡Dale, Gordo! Ahí pega a cubrirse, mira cómo coge, mira cómo coge.
Clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it. Just miss with that
También,
hook.
venga, no voy a estar viendo estos cabrones.
¿A dónde?
Miss with that jab.
Vamos para warzone.
Pero tú y yo, ¿no?
Well, Johnny, it's still early on, but what do you think about what we're seeing so far? They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful. Punch, counter punch.
Tira,
The jab not finding its target. When someone punches that hard, you don't want to trade shots. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one.
Bueno, dicho, me después de la campana.
Ali in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they...
A saber cuál Mohamed Ali el hinchado.
Bell rings and we start the third. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round? My motto is, if it's not broken, why change
Anda.
it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down. A swing and a miss with the left hook. That counter punch caught him clean. Well done with that counter.
No.
One punch changes everything in this division. It's the heavyweights. Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out. Just missed with that hook.
tíralo.
He missed with that jab. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake. Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little faggot and pickpocket him. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. And he scores with the counter. Stamina is off the charts. The straight right just misses. think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close round.
Is he going to punch himself out, though?
Encima, Mina, y sin miedo también.
Good counter punching. Very competitive round with 10 seconds left.
Bueno, Pony, yo espero que tú por lo menos mates 2 o 3.
Let's talk about Ali in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who
Vamos para a ver por dónde viene la guaguita por aquí. Vamos para aquí para que no nos maten mucho para aquí. Tírate, tírate.
If it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Ah, tú no afuera. Hay uno afuera, nene, como que...
Pido.
Papá, están aquí arriba. Mira.
Espalda, qué ojo.
Sí, a mí también. Dos equipos diferentes.
No jodimos.
Papá. Eso es como tú y yo.
Qué clase de porquería, bro.
Es que es dúo, maricón, pues.
This can be so frustrating when you're under such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you've even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
Puerto Rico.
Defense is not an option for these two.
Puerto Rico.
Como esa pelea que también es pegada.
Step back for just a moment. They exchange punches.
Está buena. Chacho, pero no hablan ninguno. El tipo se movió.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? That counter shot lands. Catch and shoot. These are heavyweights, but I tell you what, that hand speed and footwork, they look like middleweights.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Quick punch scores. There's a counter shot. And out of the way, that right hook.
No, me llegó.
Vamos, Diego.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go.
Anda, cabrón, México le dio 16-0. Ay, no puede ser. Ahora sí.
Talk about Ali in that last round. The game plan does not
Pelón.
Toma, pa' Diego.
back into the fray here in round 5.
Esto sí, porque cambia de mapa, chico.
Find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
Vamos para el tren. Acá.
You've got to go out there again. Be smart, be sharp. Don't be a fool, don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Swing and a miss with that hook. Generally speaking, you don't watch heavyweights to see a boxing match. You want to see a fist fight.
Let me explain to you about a fast fight. A fast fight that's got hands speed and footwork. They're relaxed. They're confident. They know they just have to quick breath. Boom.
Oh, hold on a second, John. Is this the beginning of the end for Muhammad Ali?
Dale esto aquí bien check.
And now they're right back into the fray.
Defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Holding nothing back here in the round. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
How about that time counter shot?
No, pero nos faltan 5 mil.
These two fighters are made
Casa
for
por
one another.
casa.
Si terminamos el contrato este.
¡Anda!
See it in their
Recoge esa,
eyes.
pon.
They saw that punch
Tumba
coming,
bien.
and there was nothing they could do.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
Que tú dices que coja.
La pistola de oro esa que tiene ahí.
Linda.
Todos de oro.
Vamos, tiramos los chavos, vamos a
Apparently, it's going to
los...
take more than that to keep this fighter down.
The corner needs to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight's capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Those counter punches have to hurt. A perfect counter shot. Looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. A borderline disastrous round, but he's still on his feet.
Unbelievable. Knocked out.
Se ganó, Gordo.
Let's start the sixth.
Me
It's
tumbó.
been a nightmare so
No,
far.
no,
They have to
no,
turn this around.
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not twice.
Para ir hacia esto.
Where's your head at? Where's your energy
Allá
levels
está
at? It
esperando
tells
por
you
ti.
you've got nothing left.
Aquí no hay gente, deben estar quejando más adelante. Asegurado. Llévate esto.
Sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times
Esto,
before
que
you
es
can
como
land one.
un airstrike.
A fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed. It's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
Tengo dos pasadas aquí.
You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. His stamina is off the charts.
Tenemos por UAB, pero...
One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring.
Vamos adelante, porque acá atrás no hay...
There's nothing quite like a
Ese no es
big
Chavo,
heavyweight
bon.
fight. Everything can change with one punch.
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer. They are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin.
Mira para allá,
¡Embute, man! ¡Y
We need to see
con!
that again. Some amazing
La gente viene
boxing
saliendo de
right
aquí.
there.
I need to see that again.
Bravo, lo que va.
Vamos para acá atrás. A cogerlo de esta gente que viene de la zona.
Y llego, hay gente con cojones.
Y viene, va a salir uno por aquí, vela. Se tiró uno ahora mismo.
Oh, wait a minute. Muhammad Ali in trouble, but surely he'll find a way out.
Escúchalo. Cuidado.
Pico al muro, ¿veis?
Cuidado.
Escucho,
Debes tener,
tiene que
sí,
estar escuchando.
los debes tener por ahí.
Me debe estar escuchando, Dale ahí. Ahí va uno. Hay dos aquí, llego.
¿Dónde los tienes, Pon?
Aquí, gente.
Ah, ok.
Ya lo
Buena,
tumbé,
buena.
tumbaron.
El otro me tumbó.
Ah, no
Estoy bien,
puede
estoy bien,
ser.
estoy bien. Viene por ahí.
Ah, tiró. Uy, me fui para el otro lado. Ah,
A ver, metiendo placa. Este cabrón va a salir ahora.
también yo de esto, te la...
Cabrón, pero ¿cómo es
Can
esto?
truly appreciate what we saw unless we see it in slow motion.
Even I've got to
Pana
see
se
that
acaba de
again.
tirar.
Where did that
Sí, lo
Matado,
vi.
Dani.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Dándole estrella. Ahí está, mírala ahí. Ah,
Hablo, me mató el pana de atrás.
They believe their fighter has it in the tank.
tú la habías dado y todo.
Focus on what you're doing. You
Sí, yo lo
don't want to lose
tumbé.
this fight, do you? Come on, you're going back into it. You're better than this.
There's the bell to start round 7. They ring the bell, and here we go.
Quique Hernández. Mira esa como se trepa el montículo. Chicken.
Vale, pues mira. Detrás.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. The perfect counter lands. Nice counter punch. And he did catch it. He caught him clean. Clean as a whistle. Well, if their intention is to anger the opponent, I think it's going to work. Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
He needs to be careful not to punch himself out.
¿Dónde llego?
Vamos para las casitas porque está todo casi todo en humo, chicos.
Fantastic
Es
punch.
para esta.
Y ya va. Está ahí con todo.
Left hook just
Dale para
missed.
acá.
Está aquí con tú. Cayó gente con todo.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one.
Ay, bendito, se ha dado. Hostia, mil veces.
Ah, chavarica, este lo tienen por de esto bien
Este cabrón
fácil.
cogiendo ahora,
Mira,
cabrón,
mira
lo
cómo me
último.
There's the
salió
bell for round
uno.
8.
Hay uno,
Really seemed
papi,
to
gente
exhaust
Va
aquí.
por
himself
ti,
last
pon.
round. Let's see what
¿No
they
tienes
have left.
pistola?
Mabicho, cabrón. Mira, mira, pon, mira, pon.
Now they're shattered. This is what you call
Cabrón, sí,
championship rounds.
donde caí
If
ya
you
todavía
have
el
done the
luto.
work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to
Mira,
get through
pon
this.
esa
If not, he
pistolita
ain't
de un
cheating.
tirito así, plan, plan,
The
plan,
ring
plan,
can
plan.
be the loneliest place in the world.
Ya
Voy
vi,
a
ya.
fumarme un tabaco, chico, vengo ahorita. Que yo no puedo meterle como tú.
As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny,
Yo
what have
mismo
we
le
seen
meto
so
como
far?
tú.
Some fighters are just gifted with such hand speed, footwork,
De verdad lo noto bien molesto, pero le estás dando en la cara.
Y cabrón, ahora está cogiendo. Tanto que dijo el pana tuyo y
Like to
chacho,
see more jabs.
Haciendo lo mismo, gordo.
haciendo la misma
Así que
mierda.
si lo tumbé
Míralo,
dos veces,
míralo,
tú
mira
quieres
cómo
que yo
está para
haga.
atrás, bien cagado.
When are we going to see a
Bárbaro.
jab from these two?
Haciendo la misma mierda.
¿Cuántas veces te ha tumbado, gordo?
2 veces, 3.
¿Tú?
Yo no he tumbado ninguno. No, María, no.
Gordo, pues, ¿para qué tú quieres que él se pegue?
Sí, porque tanta mierda que habló y no quiere pelear ahora.
Que el último
Tira
round me voy a
puño, mamá
arriesgar.
bicho. Tira puño, mamá bicho.
Mira, te cura.
Toma, cabrón. Déjate de puño. Toma, cabrón.
Tira puño, mamá bicho. Mano, yo me cago en la hostia 1000 veces. Qué cabrón.
Because you got a good chin doesn't mean you've got level skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas, over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You just got to try and cut them, skin them, go for speed.
He's dominating him, and he's going to let him know all about it. Nice job getting that punch through.
Qué grave, mamá, bicho,
There's a scoring blow.
Pues bicho, lo que es un cabrón. Joder, pero los últimos 2 rounds cogiendo.
Si te voy a pelea, te voy a...
Some might have thought the fight a little bit closer, but the judges are in agreement. A unanimous decision win.
This is the last thing we expected.
Si tengo la pelea gana, gordo, me la voy a arriesgar el último round.
That is mad. I didn't see that coming. I thought this would be tight. This is nowhere near tight.
De fonca cogiendo.
Fue buena, gordo, fue buena.
Ah, sí, carajo.
Vamos para warzone, gordo. Ya no jodiendo. Oye, mi monta, ya lo tiraron todavía.